All right, folks, last time we had a sale on these Midrats. They sold out way quick. So get your orders in because we're starting up an epic pre-sale of the freeze-dried pizza for a U.S. Navy contract. This is going to be for 5 days only, so I'm going to explain it all to you, and we're actually going to try some out when we come back. All right, folks, welcome back. So once again, we have another Midrat special, and I wanted to bring this to you because it starts today, and it's only for 5 days. Now, if you remember the last time we did the pizza, freeze-dried pizza, it sold out super quick. It was a big seller, very popular with folks, and it's really good stuff too. And the cool part is it's fully cooked, so you can eat this just like pizza chips out of the bag, or you can hydrate it. Today we're going to be using a steamer and hydrating it, but I want to tell you all about this sale because I think the sale is pretty darn amazing. Now, everybody knows what pizza tastes like. Everybody at some point in their life has had pizza, okay? It is probably one of the most popular delivery foods in the country, but what about pizza if the grid goes down? Well, now you can do that. So he is a little nervous right now. I spoke to Steve about this. He's a little nervous about getting overwhelmed with sales on this one because he is doing this for the U.S. Navy, for the submarines, as a midday ration special. But the demand is sky high across the board for these all the time we do it. So we're going to give it a shot and see how it comes out. No one other than him has ever been able to do freeze-dried pizzas in volume before. Okay, they basically crafted an entire machine around freeze-drying pizzas. So this isn't something you're going to be able to get pretty much anywhere else. And let's face it, beans and rice, yeah, you can stockpile beans and rice all day. They're going to keep you alive, but it's going to get boring pretty quick. And it's probably not going to be the ideal food of what you want to eat every single day. You're going to get food fatigue. You're going to get bored with it. At least with this, you're restoring some normalcy. You're having a nice pizza snack. Maybe if your family has pizza on Friday nights, you can do that once again. Very easy to hydrate these things too, so definitely very cool. And it keeps you eating what you store and storing what you eat. Let's say you want to eat some of this stuff right away, try it out. Sure, you can do that. And you can store more. So you can store what you eat and eat what you store. Your body isn't eating weird stuff that you're not used to. Very helpful in a high-stress situation for anybody. Now, I know I personally would rather have pizza than rice and beans every day, so this gives you a little bit of variety. So with this pre-sale, everyone can try it, not just the men and women who serve on our nation's nuclear-powered subs. And that's what this contract is for right now. This is very lightweight, very easy to carry. These bags practically weigh nothing, okay? So you're not adding a ton of weight to a ship, and you're able to carry it and rehydrate it in a steam tray. Now, I'm going to be using a steamer to do mine, but like I said before, you can do this in a rice steamer, a rice cooker with a steamer attachment. I mean, you can do this over a fire with a basket, the steamer. I've done this so many different ways on the channel in the past, so it's very easy. So he has been doing these since Christmas. He's trying to build in a little bit of a cushion. So one little bonus is those of you that order right away and early are going to be able to get your orders right away because he has them done already. So he's been cranking it up ahead of time. So he has not only the contract up to date, but he'll have this stuff ready for you to ship out right away as you order it. So some of you are going to have to wait if you order a little bit later, but those of you that order early, you're going to get your stuff pretty darn quick. Normally it's 3 to 5 weeks, when he does a pre-sale. So that really is cool. You'll be able to ship that stuff out right away. He does have the truck scheduled to roll his place on Monday. He's going to be running pizza every single day to fulfill our orders plus the DoD orders. And as of right now, they're officially off to the races with this. Now, a side note. He does try to bring back all the Midrats that he does if he can find availability. So he doesn't want to imply that buy this now or you'll never be able to get it again. That's kind of scare tactics. That's not something I do nor he does. Yes, you'll probably be able to get this again when he has another contract, but it might be a year from now. So that's kind of what the deal with this. It's easier to get it now and not worry about it, but if you can't afford it right now, if you're stuck, not the end of the world. He'll probably run it again. He does leave all the pre-sale products up but out of stock, so if he ever does run the sales again, he can just flip the switch and they're back online. Okay, you think of things like ribeye steaks, Maine lobster, king crab, the New York steaks, the sliders that he did a while back. So he tries to bring back the Midrats as much as you can. I'm going to tell you what's going to be on the pre-sale. Then we're going to fire some up. I'm going to give you a little bit of info on the contract on these. We got cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, vegetable pizza, meat lovers pizza, barbecue pizza, buffalo chicken pizza, which is amazing, by the way, the deluxe pizza, garlic bread twists, your garlic parmesan bites, and your stuffed cheese bread as well. So lots of stuff on here. This is just some of the pizza that I have stored, okay, and some of the garlic cheese bites and the freeze-dried parmesan bites. We are going to try some pepperoni pizza because I have one that's open. And I admit I kind of dip into my stash once in a while. These are really, really good. So let me get the steamer out here. And by the way, the steamer you can buy on Amazon, they're like $35. They're super cheap. If you already have a rice cooker, you probably have a steamer attachment with it. So let me get the steamer out here. I'm going to show you how I hydrate these things, and we're going to fire it up. And while we're waiting for that to cook, I'm going to give you the rest of the information on the sale and how this is going to work. All right, so this is how it's going to work. I fill up the steamer. I got it about half full. I'm not going to go crazy with it because I'm not going to use up all that water. You just add water to the bottom there, okay? Then you're going to place this device on top here. This is your steamer tray. And we're just going to turn it on. I'll give it the whole full 30 minutes. Now, as for the pizza, what I do, and I'm going to try to move this back a little bit here. What I do with the pizza is I take it and I dip it in water, okay? I know that's going to seem a little weird because you think, oh, it's going to be gross, but I just dip it in water. It won't get disgusting, don't worry. Take the piece like that, and I just dip it in water just to make sure there's some hydration already in it. And I'm just going to place these in here like that. So these are the pepperoni pizzas. This is my favorite, my personal favorite. That and the meat lovers pizza is really good. And as you can hear already, it's starting to steam up. So I just add a little bit of water to it just to make sure the top and bottom are equally hydrated. And I give it about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. So we're going to let that run and hydrate up there. I am going to cover it. We're going to let that run and see how it works. But I want to give you some information on how the contract on this works. Now, these are what they call Midrats, or midnight rations. And they're just that, a fourth meal served at midnight aboard U.S. Navy ships and boats that are where the crews are working shifts around the clock. For perspective, imagine if you're on the way to an 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. overnight shift, your 6 p.m. dinner is no way going to hold you till 6 a.m. So the Midrats at midnight are a perfect way to kind of have your lunch break overnight. Because of that, they're designed to be very high in energy. They're designed to be universally liked by everyone, stuff that everybody likes, and make sure that they're comfort foods that everybody's going to eat. They're going to give you lots and lots of energy along with some coffee, and you're going to really, really enjoy them, and they'll hold you till the morning time comes. So that's how they work, and every month of the year, they're pretty much contracted to provide, Freeze-Dried Wholesalers is, contracted to provide a different and kind of diverse menu for that item. But they're the only company that's figured out how to do all these weird different types of items like cheesecake and steaks and chicken breasts. And they've even freeze-dried whole cheeseburgers and stuff. You guys remember the sliders? So they're the only company that can do this stuff, and this is what you're going to really want when you want some comfort food. Trust me. When things are bad and you've gone through your, rotation of Spam and rice and beans and rice and whatever, you're going to want something a little diverse, a little different to kind of give you a little bit of flavor in your diet after a disaster. So that's what this is all about. Now, quickly, we're going to talk about shelf life, and we'll give you some more times. The Navy tests for 5 years. So their test goes out to 5 years. So we can't say that it's good for 25 years or 30, and probably freeze-dried pizza probably wouldn't hold that long. I'd probably say 7 or 10 years, but they test out to 5 years, so they guarantee this is a 5-year shelf life with this particular food. That's just how the military tests it. It's part of the contract. They have to age them synthetically to make sure they'll last for 5 years. So that's how that works. So I'm sure you guys know how pre-sales work, all right? Now, like I said, he has been running these steadily since way back in Christmas time. But if you put your order in a little later, if you're not one of the first few people to put your order in, if you put your order in a little later, what's going to happen is that you may have to wait a week or two before it gets shipped out because he has to actually do them. Remember, he's doing them for us as well as his military contract. So you may have to wait a little bit. However, if you order quickly, the stuff he's already been pre-working on will be able to ship out to you. So that's how pre-sales work. You pay for it ahead of time, and then you'll get it in anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. Normally, it's a lot faster than that, but we're just covering our butts here by saying 3 to 4 weeks. It's a little bit easier for you guys to think about. Now, you're going to place the order over the next 5 days. They're going to stop taking orders Friday, January 19th at midnight. Okay. Then they'll start bringing it and running the production and getting into whatever else needs to be made for the orders. Now, like we said, you can eat this right out of the bag, okay? This is pre-cooked. It's ready to go. Cold pizza, not the best thing. That's why we're using the steamer here today. And as you can tell, that is steaming up nicely. So what I'm going to do is let this sit for a little bit. We're going to finish steaming it up, and I'd say give it another 5, 6, 7 minutes. And then we're going to try it out and see what it compares to a regular piece of pizza after we've steamed it up and made it hot. All right, we've been running about 8 minutes here. That's usually what it takes, 8 to 10 minutes. We're going to try a piece right here. You can see how nice and soft that is. Look at that. Give it a shot. That is awesome. Really, really good. Let me chew here. Now, I can tell you right now that after a steady diet of beans and rice and Spam, that's definitely going to pump up my morale a bit. This is really, really good. Look, even the crust is soft. Everything's nice and soft in there. Pepperoni's awesome. So, definitely did an awesome job with it. I mean, imagine having a piece of that 4 or 5 years from now. Can't beat it at all. That's really, really good. Look at that. Nice melted cheese. I'm going to turn off the steamer here. Let's turn that all the way off. There you go. So about 8 minutes, I had pizza ready to go. No problems whatsoever. Definitely tasty. I love the pepperoni stuff. It's really good. And the meat lover stuff is good too. But interestingly enough, I believe on video, one of my past videos, I tried the buffalo chicken pizza, and that was pretty awesome too. So remember, this sale is going to run for 5 days, from today till Friday, January 19th at midnight. They can start production and shipping them out by then. So I want everybody to get a chance to get in on this. Remember, we don't like to say, oh, you'll never get it again, but there is a possibility that it's going to be a long time before he runs this again. So get in on it now. Check it out. My link's going to save you 15%. Like always, the link down below. You can use my code too if you want, but basically, if you just click the link and shop and you add everything to your cart, you're going to get whatever you need. And at the end, when you go to checkout, you'll see the discount right there. So no worries at all on that. The pizza that's going to be on sale is a freeze-dried cheese pizza, barbecue chicken pizza, buffalo chicken pizza, deluxe pizza. You're going to get the freeze-dried Parmesan bread bites, dried garlic bread twists, okay, the freeze-dried meat lovers pizza, pepperoni pizza, stuffed cheese pizza, and vegetable pizza. So definitely get in on the deal while you can. This is a one-shot opportunity for the week, so don't forget. I want to make sure everybody gets in on it if they're interested in getting some pizza. I got lots of positive feedback on it last time. Anyway, folks, that's the video for today. His link will be down below. Go check it out. My link's going to save you. The link I use down there, if you click that link when you go to checkout, you will save 15% on your order. These days, with the prices of things going up, I know freeze-dried food isn't cheap, and that 15% will really help people out. I routinely get emails from people saying, hey, really, thank you for the discount. I saved like $400 or $500. I put in a big order. So definitely use the link. You might as well save the money. Okay? Don't forget to check that out down below. We have our Amazon affiliate store as well. This will be in the Amazon affiliate store. I'll probably put a direct link to it too if you're interested in checking it out. Very handy if you do a lot of this freeze-dried food, and you see how well that works. I mean, that is just soft and gooey and yummy. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to eat this piece right here. And as always, we have our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store down there. Again, you don't have to buy a membership or anything to get into Thrive. You can try out the food and see if you like it. And of course, our My Patriot Supply link, that's preparewithiridium.com. Definitely get yourself stocked up on some food, folks. I think this year we're coming into some hard times. We have possible world wars going on everywhere. Total chaos, an election year. Definitely get yourself some storage food. You'll be happy when you do. Believe me, if you need it, you'll be very thankful. Anyway, folks, I thank you for hanging out with me today. I know these videos come around kind of long sometimes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe and stay prepared.